In our last visit together, Gordy provided some thoughts on organizational risk management and the 5 pillars of success. In this video titled Meaningful Performance Evaluations, Gordy focuses on comprehensive background investigations and performance evaluations, which form Pillar 1, Getting and Keeping Good People. Performance evaluations are a great risk management tool when they are taken seriously. But when a performance evaluation system is not properly designed or not being implemented properly, these documents can come back to haunt in ways you have never even thought about. Gordon will cover and give you some in-depth thoughts on the importance of evaluations as well as background investigations and some proven strategies to improve the quality of this process.
And hello again, Gordon Graham here, and we are continuing on with video number 5 of our 9-video series. If you will recall, video 1, some thoughts on what real risk management's all about. Video 2, the 10 families of risk, and if you'll recall, family 4 of the 10 families of risk was organizational risk management. Video 3, the checklist I've been working on, the 5 concurrent themes for success. Video 4, some in-depth thoughts on family 4, organizational risk management, people, policy, training, supervision, and discipline. And in video 5, I want to drill down on 2 components of organizational risk management. Remember, the first pillar of success, getting and keeping good people. 4 areas I'm concerned with: recruitment, backgrounds, probation, and performance evaluations. Recruitment we already talked about. Probation we already talked about. In this video, I want to drill down on background investigations. And in our last video, at the end of it, I teased you with some thoughts on Annie Dookhan. So my guess is that many of you in the break have taken a look at Annie Dookhan on Google. Who is Annie Dookhan? For those of you who didn't look it up, in 2002, she's a recent graduate from university, and she's got a BS in chemistry. And she wants to be a chemist in a crime lab. So she gets hired by the crime lab as a chemist. They did a background check, and they hired her as a chemist. Her job was analyzing drug samples brought in by cops. Cops cannot come to court and say it's cocaine. A cop can say, I thought it was cocaine, it was packaged like cocaine, it looked like cocaine. You need a chemist to come in and say, I did the molecular analysis, this drug was cocaine. So, between 2002 and 2012, Annie Dookhan analyzed 60,000 drug samples. 60,000, of which she gave testimony on 34,000, either in court or via sworn affidavit. 2012, as I mentioned, she got caught. She wasn't analyzing anything. She wasn't analyzing anything. Whatever the cop said it was, she signed off on it. Cop said it's cocaine, cocaine. Cop said it's heroin, heroin. Cop said it's meth, meth. Well, Gordon, most drug labs have a secondary sampling process where we check it a second time to make sure the first findings were correct. Yep, and they had that in place back there in Massachusetts. And that secondary sampling process was properly designed, and it was up to date. The problem was nobody followed it. And Annie Dookhan was getting away with this because cops know their drugs. Cops know what cocaine is. Cops know what heroin is. She was getting away with it. Secondary sampling process would come up with the same findings. Every now and then, the secondary sampling chemist would come up with a different result than Annie Dukin did. Is that a big deal or a little deal? That is a very big deal. And they had a process on what to do, which was properly designed and up to date. The problem is nobody followed the policy. The policy was if the second chemist comes up with a different result, shall immediately notify a supervisor. But if you notify the supervisor, Annie's going to get in trouble. And you know she's a single mom, and she's got a kid with special needs, and she's a very, very nice person. I'll just talk to her about it. So they would talk to her rather than report it. The deviation became the norm. She kept on doing this. She got away with it. Finally, she got caught. Now, if I'm a public defender, do I have a good argument that my client needs to be released from prison? Yep. So the public defenders have asked for and received millions of dollars to get the wrongfully convicted out of prison. The district attorneys have asked for and received millions of dollars to keep these people in prison.
We thank Gordon Graham for his deliberative, comprehensive, and interlinking risk management video series. AAWD&M would also like to thank the California Association of Mutual Water Companies, Appalachian State University, and our charter members for their support in producing these videos. We welcome you to visit AAWD&M's website at www.aawdm.org for more details on the association's mission, initiatives, and services. The AAWD&M video module series is available to all public water systems, related entities, and supporting stakeholders. Utilization of any aspect of this video without the express written permission of AAWD&M is strictly prohibited. As with any presentation, the opinions associated with this subject matter are those of the speaker and not of AAWD&M, its members, or supporters. Thank you.